President-elect Park Geun-hye's new pick for Prime Minister Chung Hong-won started his confirmation hearing in the hot seat at the National Assembly on Wednesday. As widely expected, lawmakers grilled the nominee about his qualifications. Our Yeon-ji has more.
Is the Prime Minister nominee, a legal professional for most of his life, qualified to serve as a top government official? That was the running theme of Chung Hong-won's confirmation hearing on Wednesday. The 68-year-old lawyer, who formerly worked in the public sector as a prosecutor and briefly as a member of the Central Election Management Committee, was on the hot seat throughout the day. A special committee comprised of 7 ruling party lawmakers and 6 opposition lawmakers focused on how the nominee sees the role of a prime minister and whether he has specific plans for addressing some of the key problems plaguing the nation. The lawmakers wanted to get assurances that Chung could perform well under a responsible prime minister system, which President-elect Park Geun-hye pledged to establish. The so-called responsible prime minister system delegates more power and authority to the prime minister to prevent the president from wielding too much power.
People nowadays want a responsible prime minister. What do you think a responsible prime minister is, and how do you intend to become one?
One of the key responsibilities is to rightfully exercise the right to recommend personnel for the cabinet. I promise to faithfully carry out that duty.
However, certain lawmakers criticized Chung for exercising that right for the president-elect's picks for her government ministries before getting the parliament's approval for the government restructuring bill. They said Chung violated the law by doing so, and the nominee said he was forced to do it, given the little time left before the launch of the new government. The lawmakers also asked the nominee how he intends to help the president-elect fulfill her pledges for job creation, welfare, a trust-building process with North Korea, and strengthening the local government's finance and ensuring their budget. During the hearing, the lawmakers pointed out that the nominee has failed to give detailed answers on many of the questions. On day 2 of the hearing Thursday, the special committee plans to test the nominee's ethical qualifications and his former activities as a public official. Yeon-ji, Arirang News.